Before I answer if Blackout will take the Roblox gaming scene, I would like to talk about my thoughts on the game, and as well as compare it to Criminality. If you're fucking dope and somehow don't know what Blackout is, Blackout revivals a recently released Roblox game from Silver and his team, and is a remake of the original Blackout from back in 2021, which for whatever reason got taken down, mysteriously. When you first join Blackout, you'll see the sight of rundown buildings, random military people walking around, and other hoodlum activities going on, as well as femboys in full gear with M4s murking everybody in the server. They've had a little too much estrogen, and now they're angry, and they will find you, and they will kill you. But let us not fret. The first thing you should probably do is head to a broker. The brokers are almost like dealers, but they have quests for you to do, like some sort of errand boy. Depending on which quest you do, it will either increase or decrease your reputation. The addition of the broker also adds valuables and bounty cards, valuables being found almost everywhere in the map, and are exchanged at brokers for money. Bounty cards are found after killing somebody with a high bounty, pretty self-explanatory. There are two factions in the game, each having corresponding quests, and depending on which quest you do, it will give you reputation either towards the rebels or the vultures. There are also turfs where either vultures or rebel players can capture. Once captured, you can put valuables into a safe and get like a return, like a bank. Most people in the game choose rebels since they have better quests and the vultures kind of have shitty quests. Other than that, there really isn't too much else about factions. But the current state of factions, they're kind of bland. They aren't expanded, and it's not even explained why they're even fighting. One of my favorite additions to Blackout are the areas that you can raid, such as the military base and bunker, which are filled to the brim with loot. Wait a second! And those sweet, sweet valuables. But the selfish little fucks that inhabit those areas, they want it all to themselves. What's up with that? So the plan is to sneak into bunker by using these blue key cards, and then the door will open. Okay, take this key card now, and I'll tell you when to swipe.
Mate, I swiped it.
Wait, don't swipe it till I tell you to, okay? Nope, turn it vertically. No, okay. Yes, there you go, come on.
What we do here is go back.
Other than bunker being the best area in the game, there's also military base, which is good if you want keycards, but keycards don't actually spawn on the guards like half the time. Also, if you're impoverished and you just are starting out the game, it's pretty easy early game loot. There's also lab, which I'm gonna be fair, I just don't like it. It's my least favorite out of all three, despite it being the best location to get loot. It's just not worth it if you're going to come out and get downed by some jack-off that camps with a grenade launcher. I cannot tell you how many times this has happened to me. Also, that shit is so dark that I'll only get like $5,000 because I don't know which is an open locker and which isn't. There's just a lot of visual clutter. Okay, so as of editing this video, Bunker got an update, and I'll just run it down. You can use red key cards to activate a wave horde-like thing, and you just kill waves and waves of metro cops or bunker guards, and at the end of the wave you get like a piece of gear, like a part of the operator armor set.
Cowboy, behind you. Go. Lolz,
Oh god, fuck.
Did you die?
No,
Dude,
he died.
Oh my fucking days.
He died?
You better watch your back, way down Chicago way.
I also really appreciate the little things that they added to the game, such as the ability to store items into your ATM, unlike in Crim where if you buy it, you're probably going to lose it. Unless you sell it for half price, as well as the customizable attachments, which are very easy to unlock, and as well as the vastly superior locking picking system in Blackout.
You are watching a master at work.
Compared to Criminality, it's a joke. It's seriously a joke.
Now, look at this sorry, miserable, squashed thing. Can anybody tell me what's wrong with this picture?
I also really like the seasons that are added into the game. They actually give a pretty good visual change every week. One thing that I really appreciate that Crim does horribly is the economy. I think anybody would say that the economy of the game is good. There being many ways to get cash in the game, those being valuables, looting, and quests. And not to mention how easy it is to get guns in the game. Whether you get it from a dealer or just loot it out of the safe, you'll never be annoyed about having a low amount of cash.
Oh my fucking god, dude. What have you done?
Is it okay?
What kind of side did you put in the fucking crossbow?
Now, this game, it's not a perfect game.
And because there's more. Oh, they have the gritty, bro. They have the gritty. They have emotes for free.
I do have a couple gripes with it. For one, the NPC AI. Sometimes the NPCs are just brain dead, and other times they are somewhat competent. One big gripe that I have with the AI is that they will just jump randomly. So right as I blast some AI prick, he just randomly jumps. Also, sometimes AI gets stuck on walls, but I don't blame Silver. That's probably just Roblox jank. Also, if you're quick enough, you can actually run around in circles, and the AI will miss most of their shots. This might have been patched, but I'm not sure. Sometimes AI aren't as threatening, but I'm not asking the developers to super buff the AI or something like that, because that would just be no. Just no. I already play StallCraft, and if you've ever played that game, you know the AI is utterly fucked. Sometimes I feel the melee system is a bit rough and janky. In some situations, I'll be trying to hit somebody and miss like 15 different times, even though they're like right in front of me. Also, melees in this game, they're not that great. Unless you're, fighting against somebody who also has a melee weapon, but that's rare and few and far between. Most melee weapons take many hits to down players, and the heavy attacks really don't do anything, especially against armored NPCs. When I first heard about the development of this game 2 years ago, I was worried about Criminality players joining and having to deal with mass teaming, but personally, it isn't as bad in this game. But there have been situations where I'll get murked by a 7-person team, and I'll also see videos like this pop up in my recommended. I hope that Silver makes a rule about mass teaming with over 5 players, because this is just cancer. I don't even know how this guy is doing this. So doing some fucking voodoo magic. Now, I'm not gonna try to discourage teaming here. This is a great game. The game is obviously meant to be played with friends, but I'm not trying to get murked by a 7-player team while I'm trying to do quests. That just ruins the game. But it's not as bad as the next thing that's gonna come up. By far the worst thing in this game right now is the optimization. Despite it being a very good game, this game is very poorly optimized. For me though, it doesn't really make a difference because I'm always at 30 frames per second. Always. But as of writing this script, the game has seemed to improve a little bit optimization wise, but still, the game struggles a little bit here and there.
They're all flooding towards you guys. This is
fucking lag.
They do that. They do that. They tend to do that.
Dude, holy lag.
Also, you see this like red thing in Lolz order?
Although my fucking game is lagging. In the last 3 months, it seems Crim didn't take too much of a dent in its player numbers, even with the release of Blackout. This may be because Blackout costs Robux, as well as Criminality's 2 new updates in the last 3 months. Those being the Halloween update and now the Winter update. But this might only really buy time for Criminality. Blackout will probably kill Criminality if Blackout becomes free. But for now, it seems Criminality will have more player numbers than Blackout for now. But with the new additional update, it seems Blackout's player numbers are up. To recap, Blackout is better than Criminality in more ways than one, but has some pretty heavy drawbacks like the paywall and the optimization. Overall, I rate Blackout 1 golden RPG over a bag of sunflower seeds. I would like to thank Watercape and all of the Gilbertarians that were featured in the video for aiding me in getting recordings of the game, because this game is definitely not meant to be played solo. Also, the next video is about murder drones or something along the line, and other than that, I'll catch you on the flip side, and life is twisted.
I forcefully made Lolz to put this in the video. If you want, subscribe.